Welcome back to the channel. Key strategies to grow a newly startup business in India. Let's discuss one by one. First of all, let's give a brief introduction about Indian startup ecosystem. In India, Bengaluru is called as startup capital in India. It's a global hub of technical startup, also called Silicon Valley of India, the future of Indian economy. Alone, alone Bangalore can generate 80% of total GDP of entire Karnataka state in India. 40% of Indian startup is built in alone Bangalore city. The city has the best entrepreneurial financial environment to start and grow a business. Moreover, the metropolitan city has a lot of networking opportunities that foster the growth of startup in the area and makes Bangalore a startup haven. The strategic plan is defined for the startup business to grow is the steps or strategy that company must identify and employ to meet those set objectives. A new startup are able to increase those sales and rapidly climb the growth curve, but reach a point of stagnation. Strategic planning serves exactly those purposes, maintain as well as continue this growth by defining a path and evaluating its success in specific interval. Some some parameters can be estimated to measure whether a startup can be successful or what needs to be done to makes it a successful startup business. First, identify the market size, the total addressable market size needed to estimate by the total addressable market is the value of the entire market or the total possible demand for your product or service, and total serviceable portion of the TAM or total addressable market that you can actually reach with your product or service, typically limited by the geographically or demographically. Next parameter is the evaluate the cost of customer acquisition, the amount of investment or money can company spend on marketing or product development to hire or acquire those customers to and also generate those market demand of those particular product the company is needed to spend to gain those customer acquisition is called total cost of customer acquisition. It can be high or low based on the right strategy and planning. And next, a recurring revenue model. It's also measuring to grow a startup business, to define the growth gap, adopting the quick improvement cycle agility. The agility is very important. The quick agility cycle is improved, can be a backbone of company's success initially in startup business, and this improvement cycle can convert to process build, uh, a proper governance and the process agility to attain those stability. The product penetration along with a sustainability can be achieved through a process, and this agility and stability or penetration can lead to a company's success in newly entered business. The next parameter is the capital investment. What is the capex investment by the company to grow a business initially? Whether the difference between strategic plan and business plan is very important to understand. The first thing is where are we now? Then we have to estimate where do we want to be in future, next 3 years, 5 years. Next, how will we get there? These three are the very important. Despite being a type of business plan, strategic plan have many dissimilarities. While the business plan of a startup is the written plan of the business model, detailing every aspect of the business, and it's usually created in the initial days of the venture. What is the component of strategic planning? Vision, mission, objective, strategy, action plan, values. Vision is a parameter that company is set it what wants to become or achieve in the future. It is a driving force of the business. It's charged all the employee, all the management sector, or the key question is like this will help you understand your vision better. Who is the customer? What business are you in? How do you want to grow? What is your competitive advantage? It's not like that you are getting those product or create those market value that is the same as all other can do. There is no competitive advantage. There is no way to grow a business actually. Then the company's values, culture, that makes a huge difference. That's a game changer actually. The company culture, values, what company value is generated to the customer. Nothing but the belief and principle it wants to promote and grow. And values are seen as guiding principle that never change. May be useful to type out a core value statement. The mission statement state the underlying incentive for firms to do business. It's not a part of strategic planning. Rather, it's create the base for strategic objective to made from. The difference between this and vision is that mission statement does not project a goal for the future, and the goal is put in to achieve that. And startup coach describe the best goal as SMART goals. That is, to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So, rather than saying you want to increase your sales drastically, say you want to increase your sales by 25% in the next 12 months, a small target section, a gradual improvement, step by step process procurement to gain those penetration of your service, your product, and then set up a long-term goal, and then the competency, uh, and the final process is evaluation. The last step of strategic planning is evaluation for the key performance indicator, which evaluate the success of an organization. Next parameter is some unique strategy. The current technical world or current global business is acquiring strategy of business. Let's example Uber, the world's largest taxi service provider. Its own no vehicles. The world's most popular media owner, Facebook, creates no content. It has no content itself. It's actually connecting the whole people. People are disconnecting those days, the early years of Facebook creation during their days, and Facebook just connecting those people, sharing those information, those itself a data hub for entire world. Almost there 1.5 billion people using Facebook every day. The most valuable retailer Alibaba has no inventory itself. The Airbnb, the world's largest accommodation provider, owns no real estate. Something interesting, very interesting is happening. Execution is very important along with planning. Execution on inspiration can be act bigger than innovation. That's the important thing. Someone has created something, that's a innovation, but execution on that innovation, inspiration on that innovation can be a much useful tactics to grow a business or skills. Fast mover versus fast mover. Fast mover is a tagline, but fast mover is an achievement that can be remembered for all by all actually. Turn your innovation into value creation. Make company happening to do turn any innovation into value creation that creates the value to the customer. Make existing innovation into a smart implementation, execution that that create the value to the customer. Improvisation on existing innovation, make those value creation. Value innovation is the cornerstone of any blue ocean strategy. Creating those competition, you focus on making the competition irrelevant by creating a leap in value for buyers under your company, thereby opening up new and uncontested market space. Also important. Blue ocean and red ocean concept are very useful for growing a business. Uncontested growing market is the blue ocean, and overdeveloped saturated market is called a red ocean. A company will have more success, fewer risk, and larger profit scale, larger penetration of product and services in blue ocean market. Oh, next step is possibility to upscale or cross-sell your product. Expansion with negative margin is avoidable. Obviously, a profit margin scale and workflow capital of cash flow statement can be always positive. Identify the uniqueness in the market and gaining the competitive advantage, speed of transaction, velocity, speed of market to execute your business scale up strategies. Evaluate the cost of customer delight, satisfaction to regain those or gaining those faith of the customer, skill and talented manpower to run your business, to grow your business, and ultimately makes your company a market leader, a unique market leader, a huge competitive advantage. Identify opportunities, build or form a strategic partnership, leverage those global platforms, and consider important franchise model, and diversifying your offer lineup and acquire some other businesses if possible, or international expansion to generate or scalable your businesses. First, stand your business, grow your business initially, and then scalable your business to run at a larger geographically and demographic area for your expansion and higher revenue generates.